Good afternoon everyone, Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Republic Commando John Shepard, and we're here doing a short video or short live stream, depending on where you're going to be watching this. We're going to be doing one of the Flashpoints, this one of course known as Mandalorian Raiders. So we need to get ourselves over to the Republic fleet once again. Back to the Colwood worlds we go, Republic fleet. We've been contacted by a Master Jarek Kaden about Akko Domi, the Jedi turned Sith. He thanks us for overcoming an unstable enemy. And he's asked us not to publicize the incident. I see. Fair enough. Okay, let's get on board Carrack Station. And we'll want to get over to the mission departures sector to find out what the situation is. We might pop over to the supply section first to grab some of our latest item modifications, which may take just a couple of minutes. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
So the supply section should just be to our southeast. Yep, just behind us. Good. We'll pop over, see what item modifications are available. Level 56 vendor. That sounds good.
Sir, everything here is inspected and battle ready, sir.
Excellent. So, 1 barrel. Need 8 bits of armoring. We're going to want 9 mods. And then we were going to go with alacrity, weren't we? So our skills channeled faster. So with that being in mind, barrage maybe? That's a lot of endurance. Is there a better one? Power and alacrity. Quick savant. Gives us less health but gives us more power. And savant is kind of in the middle. I guess we'll go in the middle. We'll get some more health at the cost of some damage. Our stats should jump up massively, of course. From level 50, there's big jumps in the benefits your modifications give you. If we just look, 30 mastery, 24 endurance, to 88 mastery and 74 endurance, just for the armoring slot alone. I missed one again. I did, I missed the gloves, god damn it. Okay, onwards to mission departures. And let's see what the situation is.
Master SWTOR, come in. We have arrived at Carrick Station. Brief us on the situation.
So few have answered my call, but time is not our ally. We must act quickly. A Mandalorian clan attacked and hijacked our warship Allusis while it was undergoing refit at the Fondor shipyards. They're using the vessel to raid defenseless Outer Rim systems.
How did the Mandalorians manage to capture a Republic warship? Where was the crew?
Only a fraction of the crew was aboard. The shipyard security forces were taken by surprise and overwhelmed. The Mandalorians are inflicting heavy casualties and extorting tributes from the conquered worlds. They're demanding weapons, medical supplies, even food. But once their victims hand everything over, the Mandalorians jettison their plunder out the Allusis' airlock.
Why would these raiders demand tribute and then throw it all away?
Wealth is not their goal. They're sowing terror and chaos to provoke a conflict. The raiders are a group of rogue Mandalorians from an especially militant clan called Varad. They've broken away from the Empire and Mandalore's leadership. Clan Varad is also attacking Imperial planets, and the Empire wants revenge. Fortunately, its fleet has been unable to destroy the Allusis.
What kind of forces are the Empire committing to this?
Republic spies just intercepted a coded transmission sent to the Imperial Grand Moff by a Sith Lord named Darth Malgus. The news isn't good.
Mandalore scouts have tracked their rebellious brethren to the Tamarin sector. An Imperial strike team is on its way to board Clan Varad's vessel. We will terminate the traitors, capture the Republic's warship, and add it to the Empire's arsenal.
The Allusis must not be captured by the Empire. We need its shield and weapons technology for our own defense.
It's only one ship, and I assume we still have the technical readouts for those weapons and shields.
It isn't that simple. The Republic's resources are at all-time lows. Our only hope is to board the Allusis, defeat Clan Varad, and fly back to Coruscant before Darth Malgus' agents beat us to it.
Havoc Squad is trained for boarding actions. Those Mandalorians won't know what hit them.
Be careful. The Mandalorians will be ready. I'm leading an attack fleet to your target's coordinates. Our ships will distract the Mandalorians so you can safely board the Allusis. Your assault shuttle is waiting in the station docking bay. May the Force be with you.
Okay. Ooh, we actually have a weekly mission now. Complete any 5 veteran flashpoints. We'll gain some credits and some experience. I'm not going to really focus on it, but we'll probably just get it done through the benefit of playing through the campaign. Okay, switch out to our combat gear. Once again. Make sure it's all set up nicely. Yep, I'm happy.
Good luck.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We have over 2 hours on our experience booster. Okay, let's set ourselves up and be on our way. Ooh. Ah, story operations. Fair enough. Right. Mandalorian Raiders. Let's see how long it takes us to find a party. Hopefully we'll get a healer. Hopefully we'll get a tank. This one isn't too bad. There's 1 or 2 pulls which can be a pain. There's one pull in especially that can be a pain without a healer. Otherwise we can give it a go. So at level 58 we'll learn Bolt Storm. It actually replaces full auto. So apart from maybe an animation change, I wonder what the difference is between the two. Extra damage, but only slightly. I guess we'll have to wait and see. let's see, what else? Is there anything else we can look at? Actually, what's for sale on the cartel market of late? A slight sale on black and black dye modules, but I'm not really interested in those. Actually, one thing I wouldn't mind looking for is when we were running Aphis, someone was using a regeneration toy where it looks like they died and were lootable. I've never seen that one before. Let's see if we can find it. Is it something available to purchase on the cartel market, or maybe I need to go to a Galactic Market kiosk or the auction house? Yeah. Looks like it's probably on the auction house. Fair enough. So once we complete this Flashpoint, we'll get back on board the BT-7 Thunderclap, and we'll spend a bit of time with our new teammates and try to get to know them a bit better. I'm enjoying the series so far. I am contemplating using my companion gifts and increasing their influence ranking. We're doing this dungeon with 4 DPS. This could go horribly wrong, but we'll see how it develops. Right, time to board the Allusis.
This is the chieftain of Clan Varad. Whoever you are, you've challenged the wrong ship.
Okay. We have 3 Jedi Knights in our party. 2 Sentinels, 1 Jedi Guardian. Grab this medical droid, repair it with our scavenging. I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of aggro. I think I have the most AoE potential out of the full party. Whereas Jedi Knights normally are better served at targeting one opponent. Oh Christ. I'm in trouble. Yep, I'm dead. I went to save the Jedi Guardian's life and I paid for it. And this is why I don't like veteran flashpoints. Sure enough, you find parties faster. But what's the point when you don't have a well-rounded team? Anyhow, there's one more awkward pull, and then it should go okay from there. I mean, we could switch out to the combat medic, but I've never played as a combat medic. So I probably wouldn't be very good at it. Oh Christ, you made some friends. Okay, this is the part that's probably going to get me killed. Again. So we can put the Guardian to come join us. Who wants to volunteer? There we are. And up to the first boss. Brax the Bloodhound. Okay, the Guardian's willing to, oh, I wonder if he switched over the tank. That's what the Guardian might have been doing. He might have switched over to his, a tanking class. This will go a lot easier. I'm in trouble. Don't use that heal. Don't. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good. Use it as you need it. Oh god. Yep. This is not gonna go delightful. This is not gonna go well, is it? One of the sentinels was focusing on the bloodhound that didn't have an icon for some reason, which didn't help. If we had a focused fire on one, we would have obviously knocked down the damage dealt to us by a third. We should focus on the same base. No one goes for the bloodhound that I'm targeting. Did you just use that total station? Oh dear. There we are. Holy hell.
You're good, but you're not Mandalorians. The harder you hit us, the tougher we get.
Well, that was painful, but we got through it. Oh, God. Oh, great. Okay, now we have a bolt storm. I'm contemplating switching mid Flashpoint to combat medic, despite me never playing as a combat medic ever in this game. Oh, we've made it so far. Slice this console to activate the elevator. Gives us a little bit of a shortcut. Up to the second boss of the Flashpoint. Well, I'm about to die. Yeah, I figured as much. And you've just been launched off the platform.
Battle Team Royal, get in position. Cut down that scum.
So does a Mandalorian team come to stop us, who are suddenly all killed by the Imperial boarding party. You do realize they're not going to stop chasing you, right? and they're gonna aggro everything else on the way. Oh, bloody hell. See, the other two flashpoints were a hell of a lot easier compared to this one. Oh dear. And this fight's going to be a pain in the butt playing as a commando because we can't use really any of our AoE potential until the end. Every time you kill one of the Imperial boarding party, the others grow more powerful. So you tend to have to kill them in a particular order. It's generally the warrior, the inquisitor, and then you can normally choose between the agent and the bounty hunter. Used to be able to hit them and then hide in this corner to pull them all in together. Not everyone has buffs. But since we have no healer, I'll just stand over here. I want heals. I want a lot of heals.
Made you soft. This might be a decent fight after all.
There's normally a chest to our left. There's a group of enemies to our right. There's another elevator we need to descend upon. We got a security chest there. So we're coming up to a dialogue sequence where there's some engineers working in a cargo bay. And you can choose to seal them in, or you can choose to blow the airlock. And that is your kind of light dark side option for this flashpoint. disable all the security locks on the launch control deck. Gets us access to the bridge. What do we want to do about the engineers and technicians? They pose no immediate threat, but they are complicit with the hijacking of the Allusis. Looks like we are sealing them in, even though 2 of us did vote to blow them out the airlock.
Come on, I'm waiting for you.
Oh dear. And there's the leader of Clan Varad, Mavericks himself. This can either go very well or very badly depending on how your
opponents, but this ship
party
belongs
works.
to Clan Varad. Time for you to die. What's the matter? Getting tired? Ha! If only you'd fought this hard in the war.
Just gonna throw some heals over to the party. And take control of the ship. And Flashpoint complete. Ooh, that was a bit awkward. But we survived.
The Allusis was returned safely to Coruscant, Master Satil. Clan Varad no longer poses a threat.
Repairing the damage those Mandalorians inflicted will take time, but the Allusis will now assist that process. The SAS intercepted another transmission from Darth Malgus to the Grand Moff. I thought you should see it.
The Republic showed unanticipated initiative. Our inability to secure their warship for the Empire is regrettable, but the rebellious Mandalorians were punished. I am gathering intelligence on the Republic agents who destroyed Clan Varad. Such formidable opposition must be dealt with.
Sounds like we just went to the top of the Empire's to-kill list.
We know the Empire has spies in Republic space. They'll be tracking your activities. Judging by his transmission, Darth Malgus is determined to make examples of you. Take extra precautions. Thank you for your service. You saved many lives today. May the Force be with you.
Happy days. Hey, level 59. Did I just get conquest points? The hell of conquest points? I have no idea. There is a window that it... Do I even have access to that window? It won't be that one. Don't think I have access to it yet. Oh well, either way. Back on board the BT-7 Thunderclap. Because I have command. Ooh, we can learn a new skill. Get on board the BT-7 Thunderclap and then we'll have a look at it. Switch out to our off-duty gear.
Moving out.
So propulsion round. Fires a specially compressed round propelling you backward 20 meters and granting you immunity to controlling effects while propelled. Okay. Gets you out of danger, gets you back into ranged combat. I probably want to put that somewhere useful. Okay, either way. Time to leave Carrick Station once again. I might spend a bit of my off time looking at the combat medic discipline path. Just to see how some of the skills kind of flow together. In case we have such a situation again, and then maybe I'll just play as the healer myself. Don't really want to do that, but we could if necessary. Okay, so again we're going to speak to our companions in the order we've recruited them. Let's get to know them a bit better, really.
Bad news, sir. I just received a dispatch from command. It's my old sniper squad, the Deadeyes. They've been captured. Happened during a routine officer hunt. Somehow the imps got the drop on them and rounded up the entire unit. Careless.
How long have the Deadeyes been in Imperial custody?
Weeks. More than enough time to be marched in front of a firing squad. Look, something about this doesn't sit right with me. The Deadeyes' area of operation was on Nar Shaddaa. That's Hutt territory. Neutral ground. They shouldn't have had any business operating there.
You think there's more going on here?
Can't say yet. I need to know what happened to the Deadeyes. And if they're still alive. Missions on Nar Shaddaa are usually greenlit by the SIS. With your permission, I'd like to meet with them. See what they know.
Get a hold of Jonas Balker. He may be able to help us.
Your call. We'll rendezvous at the dive he hangs out in. With any luck, he'll have something for us.
Okay. When you said we, is that the royal we, or do you want us to go along? Okay, yeah, he wants us to go. Well, sure, we'll do that now. Just gonna have a quick look at this mission console. Yes, fair enough. We'll look at that later. Yeah, let's go to Nar Shaddaa then. I guess that means we're heading back over to the Slippery Slopes Cantina. Despite it being neutral territory, let's put on our combat gear just in case. Level 60, we gain a new passive skill. Gotta keep an eye on that. Are we going to be heading over to the Slippery Slopes Cantina? We are. Right. We should be able to quick travel there.
You're early. Haven't even had time to order us up a round. So, how's that 4X unit treating you? Racking up plenty of kills, I hope.
The Deadeyes. Balker, what do you know?
He's right. We didn't come for small talk.
Fair enough. I dug up what info I could, but frankly, there isn't much to report. Far as I can tell, the Deadeyes tried to off some Imperial big shot. Things went south, and they got themselves captured.
We both know the SIS has more intel than that.
There's more at stake here than you know. We're on the verge of an incident. The Imperials are out for blood, so the Republic is distancing itself from the operation. I shouldn't even be talking to you about all this. Those boys are on their own.
These are Republic soldiers, sir. Good men. All of them.
This is seemingly... This is going quite alike to what happened at Andor Prime, isn't it, with Havoc Squad? The Republic's disavowing all knowledge.
If the Republic won't do anything, then Havoc Squad will.
Look, I know this stinks, but my hands are tied on this one. I've got major players breathing down my neck. Otherwise, I'd tell you to investigate that prison the Imperials set up in Shadowtown.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You didn't hear this from me. Now, rumor has it, and I'm just talking here, that the Imperials built themselves a makeshift prison not too far from here. That's where they dump any local riffraff that get out of line. Could be they took the Deadeyes there.
Thanks for the tip, Balker.
I'm just making conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an alibi to work on. Remember, this meeting never happened.
Despite us kind of lying to him earlier. He's given us a direction. Get ourselves over to Shadowtown and then have a look at the map.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Oh.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Wait, what? It says Shadowtown, but it's pushing us towards the lower industrial sector. Interesting.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Let's go have a look at the lower industrial sector then. Oh, there's an Imperial Intelligence Gadget Warehouse. Let's go check it out then. Looks like there is an exploration mission nearby. I'm never normally in this section to know what to expect. Plenty of Imperials, it seems, if nothing else. High security lockdown. Oh, there's a base of operations nearby. The Alien Outreach Center. Oh, yes, I have been here before. There is a heroic mission here. There's another exploration mission. Let's try not to cause any diplomatic incidents here. We have 2 heroic missions. You're an Imperial. An Imperial with a heroic mission. Interesting. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak past this group. God damn it. We don't really need to sneak past, but...
They're not on this cell block. Let's move on to the next. I'm not seeing them anywhere. Let's check out the central computer. No sign of them here. Belker must have sent us on a wild... Wait. I may have something. It's an outgoing holo message. Recent.
This is Captain Titch, confirming the details for outgoing prisoner transfer 993B. We've got 3 Gamorrean trespassers, a couple of spice peddlers, and our catch of the day, the legendary Deadeyes.
At least we know they're alive.
Or they were at the time of this transmission.
As per protocol, we've split the Deadeyes up and transferred them to off-world labor camps. I've encrypted the coordinates for their designated camps into this transmission. Those scum can spend their remaining years working off their debt.
Message ends there. Guess the imps don't make things quick for their POWs. Lucky us.
I'd be more grateful if the Deadeyes were still here.
We'll just have to settle for swiping these coordinates. The encryption here is good. Too good. I can't crack it. Looks like we may need Balker's services again.
That reminds me, yeah, he does have a pretty good slicer on his team, doesn't he? Are we gonna have to bring the slicer back here? I hope that's not the case. Hopefully we have the data in our possession. Maybe Jorgen has it. Oh.
Off the hollow with a very angry Imperial diplomat. Apparently, some Republic troopers broke into the Imperial Detention Center.
Hey, I just went to Hari's for a drink. They got a new waitress there. Real looker.
Don't get cute with me, Balker. You know something.
Is this a bad time?
On the contrary. Now I know exactly where to stick my foot. Senior Agent Zane, SIS. That little stunt you pulled ruined any chance we had of negotiating the Deadeye's safe return.
Check your facts, Zane. The Imperials already shipped them off-world.
It's Senior Agent Zane, thank you. And storming an Imperial facility, guns blazing, it makes things worse. Your involvement ends now. Clear?
Our involvement ends when the Deadeyes are free.
Then you can tell your CO to expect a little love note from me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an Imperial ambassador to mollify. I trust you'll see yourselves off my planet.
What were you thinking coming back here? I told you I couldn't be connected to any of this.
We found some encrypted coordinates in the prison central computer. We think they'll tell us where the Deadeyes are.
Any chance you can decrypt those coordinates for us?
Not with Zane watching me. Look, a friend in signal intelligence owes me a favor. I'll put you in contact with him. He may be able to make something of those coordinates. It's the best I can do.
We couldn't have done this without Balker. I think you owe him your thanks.
Fine. Balker. Thanks.
Hey, anything for you, Jorgen.
I'll connect with Balker's contact once we get back to the ship. I'll report if I hear anything.
So, we may have upset some people there. But, mission complete. General Garza may get in contact with us. Hopefully we haven't jeopardized the situation too much. We'll just have to wait and see. Either way, off duty once again. Let's get comfortable.
Every time I see you return from a mission, I thank the Maker I wasn't designed for combat.
That could be arranged, though. Let's drop this companion gift off. Looks like Jorgen hasn't had any results just yet. We'll just have to progress further in the storyline. Let's speak to Alara.
Sir, I feel I owe you an apology. After we spoke with Captain Kaylor, I was unnecessarily curt with you. You've been very supportive. That hasn't always been the case with Republic personnel I've dealt with since defecting.
Must be hard to work with people who don't trust you.
I expected some degree of reservation, but nothing like what I've actually encountered. People distrust me as soon as I speak. They only hear my accent. Even when I'm not a potential spy, I'm a resource. Endless questions about Imperial culture, personnel, military procedures. It's exhausting.
You're a good soldier, Dorn. Don't worry about what other people expect.
Thank you, sir. I really don't complain by nature. Mistrust and inconvenience are a small price to pay for a clear conscience. I don't regret defecting to the Republic at all. Despite my past, I was allowed to join the military, earn commendations and serve in the Republic's most elite squad. I'm very fortunate.
What led you to defect in the first place?
We should talk about it later, sir. I've occupied enough of your time. Sir, I wondered if I might ask a personal question about the former Havoc Squad members' defection. What was it like to have your commander and comrades join the enemy? How did you feel?
It was hard to see such great soldiers throwing away everything they'd fought for.
I can only imagine what it must have been like. I've always wondered how my family took the news of my defection. It must have been difficult for them to understand.
What was your family like?
Austere. Proud. Warm as well, at least in private. Members of the Dawn family have served with distinction in the Imperial military for generations. It's an important family tradition. It isn't easy to reach prominence in the Empire with no aptitude for the Force, but my family did it. I hope they're all still well.
It can't be easy to fight against your family's side.
It is a consequence I accepted when I chose to defect. I don't give it a second thought.
Yeah, we're learning a bit more about Alara Dawn here.
If I may say so, sir, you've had quite an impressive career. You're the commander of the most elite squad in the entire Republic. You must be quite proud.
Serving in Havoc Squad has been the greatest honor of my career.
I remember when I first enlisted and qualified for medical specialization. My brother Alexei completed his technical specialization on the same day. We were both proud to finally serve in the Imperial military. My brother advanced quickly, but I became disillusioned as time went on.
Why did you become disillusioned?
The Imperial military was supposed to stand for honor and discipline, but my superiors discarded those concepts any time a Sith asked it. I'd always been taught that the Jedi and the Republic were genocidal hypocrites, but the only brutalities I witnessed were committed by my own comrades.
Did you try to change things, or did you defect right away?
I raised my concerns with my superiors, but they only questioned my resolve. Soon, I would have been forced to prove my loyalty by carrying out orders directly against my conscience. I chose to defect instead.
Did you have any trouble getting away from the rest of your unit?
I had noted numerous inefficiencies in our assigned patrol routes. I simply took advantage of one of them to escape. I surrendered to the first Republic patrol I came across and declared my intention to defect. That was over 3 years ago. It's strange to realize how long it's been. The Republic truly feels like my home now.
Hello there, Hosagi. Welcome to the stream. We're kind of winding down now, just getting to know our team a bit better. And then when we come back later on this evening, we'll be on our way to Tatooine. But let's meet our newest member of Havoc Squad, M14X, who we just recently recruited on Nar Shaddaa.
Sir, it is a tremendous pleasure to be here aboard your ship. And what a ship it is. A BT-7, if I'm not mistaken. One of the Pollard designs. A very fine vessel, appropriate for the Republic's best. We will ride this Durasteel Eagle into the heart of the Empire, and bring our fight for freedom to the door of the Emperor himself.
You'll make a great addition to Havoc.
I'm proud to know that you feel that way. I have loaded all pertinent data. Let us proceed with our noble duty.
Give me a moment. I think I've done this before, but I'm going to have a look at it again. M14X. Who is your voice actor? I know that voice, and I don't know where I know it from. Bum 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 bum. Tom Kane. Okay, that would be why. What do I know him from? He's been in quite a few Star Wars roles. Don't mind me, I'm just going to look this up. Oh yes, god damn it. This is going to sound really... that's where I know his voice. Yeah, he's the professor from the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, bloody hell. That makes a lot of sense. What else has he done? He's done a lot of cartoon shows over the years. Just seeing if anything else jumps out at me that the voice actor may have done. Okay, either way. Let's speak to M14X once again.
Sir, allow me to reiterate my pleasure at serving in your command. Since my verbobrain was first activated, I have longed to engage the enemies of freedom directly. Under your noble leadership, I can finally fulfill the mission the Republic's peerless scientists designed me for.
Who programmed you, 4X?
My primary systems were designed by one of the greatest scientists in the Republic, Dr. Boab Deedon. Thanks to Dr. Deedon, I can understand the importance of our fight, and the extent of the threats we face, and I can fight harder for it.
Could you introduce me to Dr. Deedon sometime?
I would be happy to do so, but Dr. Deedon's lab is highly classified. Even I don't know its actual location. If an opportunity to meet him ever comes, you will be the first person I inform, sir.
And what else do you have to say?
It is an amazing thing to know that you are exceptional, sir. I'm sure you know the feeling, given your incredible service record. My programming, my weaponry, my armor, all state-of-the-art, and my power core, a true marvel. Other droids may look like me or have some of my capabilities, but none of them have my power core. I'm very proud to be so unique.
Well, the differences among us are what give the Republic its strength.
Exactly, sir. Billions of unique individuals coming together to contribute to the greater good. Oh, it's truly inspiring. I see Havoc Squad in much the same way. We are set apart from other infantry teams by one thing. You. Thanks to your wise and courageous leadership, Havoc Squad is the finest military unit in the Republic. You are what makes Havoc special.
I'm just another soldier, nothing more.
The soldiers of the Republic are all very impressive, but surely none of them can compare with you. Let's return to the fight, sir. It's already been too long since I saw Imperial soldiers stomped into the muck where they belong.
Bloody hell, he does go on.
Sir, if you have a moment, I've developed an initiative to improve morale amongst our fellow soldiers. As we both know, Havoc Squad is the finest military team ever assembled. Our triumphs prove to the public that victory is near. Unfortunately, as a team, even we can only accomplish so many victories in a given amount of time. Therefore, I would like to undertake additional assignments on my own time.
What kind of additional assignments?
I'd like to coordinate with Command and the SIS to find extra targets, Imperial personnel no one else could challenge, and neutralize them.
Are you sure these are targets you can handle on your own?
Absolutely, sir. My success is a mathematical and moral certainty. My calculations suggest the Republic's forces' morale would increase more than 18% for each impossible target I neutralize. Such incredible victories would demoralize the putrid citizens of the Empire as much as they would encourage our heroic comrades.
All right, 4X. We'll give it a shot.
I'll inform you as soon as I locate a suitable target, sir.
Well, he is nothing if not enthusiastic. Okay. So, we'll take a break here. As I say, it's going to be a fairly short stream. But when we come back, we are going to be traveling to Tatooine to hunt down another potential outpost ran by one of the former Havoc Squad members. Apart from Tavis himself and Rafe, we have Gearbox and Fuse still unaccounted for. So hopefully we'll find at least one of them on Tatooine. Either way though, I will take a break here. I'm going to relax for the early evening. And as I say, I might be back this later on. Maybe in a couple of hours. And if so, we'll probably try to get through Tatooine and see how it goes. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed the stream, or if you've watched it on YouTube later on, I'll get that video exported now, and hopefully I'll see you either later on today or in the next video. Until then though, bye bye now.